Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the market segment of Business Incorporated. I guess I'm so much happy today because we had a very big close yesterday at the NGX, and that is sustained even up till now. Perhaps Ladi will be reporting a 109,000 level market at the close of trade today, because you can see here it's really close, 108,944. So just a little bit of hundreds, so less than 100, and then we'll head to the 109,000. And we've been there before. We've been to 109,000 before, but it's been a while, so it would be good to get back there. Let's find out what exactly is driving the market in this direction with Kehinde Jones. He's the head of research and strategy at Ancoria Securities Limited. Hi, Kehinde. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon.
Great. So we've seen a bullish run since yesterday at the NGX, and I mean, even the pace is much higher than we've seen in recent time. What's really happening there? What's driving this?
So since yesterday, if you look at the market, there's been a lot of activities, especially in negotiated deals, cost deal. And if you look at the market yesterday, GTCO did about 37 million units as of yesterday. However, out of the 37 million units, 23 million units were in negotiated deal, which the price, negotiated price was around 63.4 out of the 37. If you look at today's market, like you said, me mentioned that the market have gained about 0.54%, which is quite on a good note. And there's a lot of buying interest, which continue to outweigh the selling pressure of each sector, especially for banking sector, consumer sector. In terms of the consumer sector, you will notice that the consumer sector, most of like Nigeria Breweries, Inter Breweries, Cadbury, and Nestle, and the rest, even NASCOM, the financial result, the financial earnings for Q1 2025 were very quite impressive. And we saw from negative from Q1 2024 to positive in Q1 2025. So this have given investors a good positive momentum in the market. And in the banking sector also, you will notice that in the banking sector, after the markdown of Zenith, UBA, and GTCO, we've seen that the market have rebounced. This stock have rebounced to what they were trading in Kumdiv share price. So today market was quite impressive. Actually, it was quite impressive in terms of the trading activities for today market. Tantalizer lead the chart of the highest total volume, which traded around 71 million shares for today. And GTCO did the same thing what it did yesterday also. 64 million units have already been traded in GTCO, followed by Fidelity Bank, which the volume is at 23.7 million units, followed by Zenith Bank, 16.95 million units, and Access Bank, followed by at 11.84 million units. So in terms of value, GTCO dominates with transaction worth of 4.2 billion in the media market, and followed by Zenith Bank, around 823 million, followed by the Nigeria Brewery, 561. Then in terms of notable transaction occur in the media market. So like I mentioned earlier that 64 million volume was traded into the market for GTCO. However, out of 64 million, we have 59 million units, which was a block trade, which a negotiated deal from securities, from investors, to other investors. Which,
All right, Kehinde, what's happening? I didn't hear you. You didn't even say anything about oil and gas. What's going on with that counter?
Yeah, so yes. I'm going to that part in terms of oil and gas. One thing about oil and gas sector, since beginning of this year, Q1, which is in January, we've seen the oil price not stable. So the oil and gas sector are not really stable in terms of what is going on in geopolitical tension, let me say issue between US and China, this trade war. But in terms of oil and gas, for today mid-market, even for this month, beginning of this month, the oil and gas are really not traded. So yesterday, Intraday did the SD, they have to remove their share, the dividend, payout dividend from the share price. So ARA is trading around now around 500, 500 naira around now in the market. So in terms of Etana is also trading around 38 naira in the market now currently. And in terms of the other stickers in the market, they are trading in the mid low space. So investors are shifting from oil price down to the banking sector, down to the consumer sector because of dividend high in dividend yield in the banking sector and good results in the consumer sector.
All
So
right.
for
So do you see the market hitting the 109,000 at the close of today's trade?
yes, of course, because currently in the media market today, the market is positive, and the highest for the market today already hits that point, the point of 109,000 point. He already hits that point. Is the highest. He's already hit that highest for today.
All
So
right.
I believe it will surely be bullish today.
All right. Thank you so much, Kehinde Jones, Head of Research and Strategy at Ancoria Securities Limited.
Thank you.